Can first home buyers still afford Brisbane? If you're a first home buyer waiting for Brisbane house prices to slow down, this might shock you, because instead of cooling, Brisbane prices just hit another record high. And here's the crazy part. Many first home buyers thought 2026 would finally bring relief. But the opposite is happening, and I'll explain why in the next few minutes. Right now, Brisbane is one of the fastest growing property markets in Australia. Recent data shows prices rising again in just a single month, while many buyers are still struggling with higher interest rates. So what does that create? A really uncomfortable situation. Buyers can borrow less money than they could 2 years ago. But homes are still becoming more expensive. That's the squeeze. And the people feeling it the most? First home buyers. Now here's something I've noticed a lot recently. Buyers are attending open homes thinking competition will be lower because interest rates went up. But then they arrive and there are 10, 15, sometimes 20 groups inspecting the same property. Sound familiar? That's because the biggest pressure in Brisbane right now is happening at the entry level of the market. Affordable homes are disappearing. In fact, many properties under the $500,000 price range, which used to be common for first home buyers, are becoming extremely rare. Some starter units have even seen huge price jumps in the past year. So the natural question becomes, why is this still happening? There are three big forces driving Brisbane right now. First force is population growth. Brisbane is attracting people from everywhere. Interstate migration, lifestyle moves, job opportunities. People keep arriving. And every new resident needs somewhere to live. That pushes up rental demand. And eventually, it pushes up property demand too. Second force is limited housing supply. Construction costs remain high, new housing supply is slow, and fewer affordable homes are hitting the market. So even when buyers step back slightly, the lack of supply keeps prices supported. But the third factor is the one many people don't realize: government support schemes. Right now, there's been a surge in first home buyers using low deposit programs. Some buyers are purchasing with just a 5% deposit through federal assistance programs. And in Queensland, there's also a $30,000 first homeowner grant available for eligible new builds. But here's the twist. Some of these incentives are expected to expire in mid-2026. And when buyers know government support might disappear soon, what do? They rush, which adds even more demand into the market. So if Brisbane feels competitive right now, it's because multiple forces are pushing in the same direction. More people moving in, limited affordable homes, and government support encouraging buyers to act sooner. Now here's my honest opinion. I think many first home buyers are waiting for the wrong signal. They're waiting for a dramatic property crash. Preparation matters much more. So if you have a stable income, a realistic budget, and a long-term plan, then entering during a stable market can actually be a smart move. But if you're stretching your finances hoping the market will suddenly fall in your favor, that's where the real risk is. Brisbane right now isn't impossible for first home buyers, but it is becoming more competitive. And the biggest advantage you can have in a competitive market is simply understanding what's really happening. Because once you understand the market, the fear disappears. And smart decisions become much easier. So don't wait for a big property crash. Focus on being financially prepared. If you have a stable income, a realistic budget, and a long-term plan, you can still enter the market even if prices are rising. And in my next video, I'll be talking about another interesting topic in the property market that you won't want to miss. If you're trying to figure out where the real opportunities are, you won't want to miss that. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more real estate insights from Realty Reels. And I'll see you in the next one.